Hey everyone, and welcome to this quick video showcasing the elemental hit of the Spectrum in the Necropolis League. I'm currently level 63. I'm just going to show you just what it looks like in the Blood Aqueducts. And I'll share some ideas and some things that I've seen while playing it. So firstly, just to, I guess, talk about the skill. The difference that this has with the normal elemental hit is normal elemental hit only.
I'm going to slow
Oh,
you down.
help, help. Inventory Tetris, save me. The difference that this has with normal elemental hit is the Spectrum one can do all of the elemental elements that damage all at once, where the normal elemental hit only does one of the three, depending on which one it randomly chose. This causes this to be a pretty fun one for me this time around. You'll see it has little circle explosions as well. But what that means basically is we can actually benefit from added flat elemental damage. Oh, I need corrupted blood immunity. From flat added elemental damage, where the previous way to scale elemental hit was just to give it a bunch of extra gem levels. So since we don't need empowers and things that are hard to come by in SSF, I decided to league start this in an SSF league. If you don't have the gem yet, since you need the alt quality elemental hit, you can just start by leveling with Lightning Arrow. Lightning Arrow will get you pretty much all the way until you can get your elemental hit of the Spectrum. If you play this in Trade League, you can obviously just go buy it, but if you're on SSF like I am, I would wait until Cruel Lab at least, or Merciless Lab to try and farm it, as you get more chances to get it from the Divine Font in the Labyrinth. So I got pretty lucky. I got mine on literally my first try, so that's why I started using it straight away. And yeah, you can use it literally as soon as you get it. It has no problem keeping up with the other gems. Plus, it's very cool to me because I like the new stuff. I would normally play the new skill gems. Um, and yeah, so far I have it on a 5 link. I got lucky with the league mechanic. So I would prioritize using elemental hit, using elemental damage of attacks, and then Mirage, Archer, and Trinity support. The added cool damage is just because I don't have the correct colors yet. Once I get some more chromes, I'll try and recolor it. I would aim for getting inspiration in instead of added cool damage. And then if you have on a 6 link, you can add critical damage or you can add cool damage. Just be careful if you add too much damage of a specific element here, your Trinity will no longer function. So that being said, you can also see I have a lot of unreserved mana here. I will fit in Anger or Wrath. It's mostly for me, it's going to depend on what I have the attributes for. Right now, it's kind of undecided, but as soon as I get like a good item, I'll make my final choice. But again, as long as you don't have too much of a single elemental damage type, you will be fine. So choose between Anger and Wrath for that. And then I'm currently running Grace and Precision, and then I should use a Blink Arrow too, and then you can link Sniper's Mark, which is my curse, to Mark on Hit. And this is going to play a lot like maybe a Tornado Shot or Lightning Arrow build. The biggest difference for me is we do not benefit at all from flat physical damage. We only benefit from elemental damage types. The reason for that is our base ability does not convert any of our physical damage to any elemental type, and we do not have any other sources that I'm planning to spec into. So since I don't have a path of building completed for this yet, I'll just quickly go over my skill tree here. So I'm just using Charisma for aura effect and reservation efficiency. Technically don't need that yet, because I like to play with a big open mana pool when I'm leveling, because I really dislike running out of mana. And yeah, then I'm just pathing around, grabbing some life, grabbing the extra arrow here, extra arrow there, um, and then taking the read enemy resistance as inverted. That's just a good way to penetrate resistances early on. Then I'm taking Leech. I'm also already taking the Mark and the Frenzy for those tougher enemies. And yeah, I'm just gonna start specking into some crit right now. As I said, I'm level 64. I just leveled up during that map or Blood Aqueducts run. Oh, one more important thing. I'm choosing Raider instead of Deadeye for this. Reason being two things. Um, since we're using Elemental Hit of the Spectrum, we're gonna run into enemies that reflect elemental ailments that you inflict back to you. It's a mob type on, or a mod type on the think magic type enemies, and it can also spawn on this league mechanic for the Necropolis League. So I valued having some base elemental uh, element avoidance in the Ascendancy. So I'm gonna go. I just start leveling with Rapid Assault for movement speed. I'm gonna go Quartz Infusion, Avatar of the Veil, to make sure I have a nice head start on spell suppression and element of avoidance, and then I'm gonna, for my Eternal Lab, I'm gonna take the increase effect of the Onslaught. So if you having difficulty capping element avoidance, you can just go down, take this entire wheel, and this entire wheel with your Avatar of the Veil will make you 100% element immune because of the, I guess, 20%, 20, 20, and then 20, and then this is a 10 for all, so it's another 50 for all. Try and get a pierce quiver. It just makes it a little bit easier to clear bigger waves because of the pierce. Um, yeah, that's about it for now. One thing that one more thing. One thing I'll mention is I'm gonna try and experiment with the second from the top bow mastery. Uh, increase area of effect while wielding a bow. As you've seen when I was running this Blood Aqueducts, it has that little circle every time you hit something. And I would really want to see what happens if you scale that AoE, if it overlaps some, and maybe kind of shotgun some mobs that are in effect. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you get this early on if you're an SSF or get afforded early. It's really fun to play. It's a new thing. I always like new things, and yeah, I'll make a build week guide on this later on once I've fleshed it out a bit more and has it more finalized. So keep a lookout for that if you're interested. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.